everyone, it's Sam with Lovely Scrappin', and I'm here with 4 cards to share with you. So I have not made cards in a while, so I'm starting to kind of get back into it a little bit. So anyway, this one here, all of the cards I've done are 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. This one here, I use the 8x8 pad of the Antique Papery by Colorbach. Get an idea what those look like. And I've had this in my stash for a while. This one was from Cassie, and I just haven't busted into it yet. And finally, well, Joanne had given me the 12 by 12 for Christmas, so I finally decided to break into it. So the 12 by 12 has some different designs in it. So anyway, I really, really love this paper, and I love blues and yellows. I've been really kind of getting into the blue and yellow theme lately. So anyway, I wanted to create a fun card, and of course, so it says congrats. And the stamp, the alpha stamps I used were just this set here. It was just from my dollar store I got a long time ago, and they're just kind of fun to use. They're nice and small. So I used that. I just stamped it with some black ink on white cardstock, and then pretty much every single thing on here is distressed, minus the doily, but I cut out the banner to sort of go along with the theme of the paper, and I just put some brown twine to sort of string it on there. And I've got some sort of bling flourishes in there. I've done a lot of matting and layering. This part is on dimensionals. This is the Sophia's Heart die by Cheery Lynn. I absolutely love that die, so I use that in the background. Of course, the heart and the beautiful part is covered, but I still love the detailed scalloped edges. And then I added a lot of I am roses in here. This here is a handmade flower, and it actually, this is the top part of it, and it ended up being too high up. These are all going to be chunky cards because they're all being put into packages, so I don't have to mail it in an envelope, which is why I went chunky, because I knew it was going to be put into a box anyway. So it was a little bit, I don't know, I just didn't like the way it looked, so I took it apart, added this, the daisy in the center, and some more daisies here, and some little flowers here. This is a Cane Company sort of a glass bead sort of a embellishment, and I've got a couple I am roses flowers or leaves here. And the top part of this flower, it was actually a little bit too high still, so I chopped it in half, quickly put glue on it and stuck it to my the non-stick craft mat, and let it cool and set, and then I just sort of formed the petals a little bit to bring it all together. So that's how I made the rosebud piece a little bit less dimensional. Otherwise it would have been quite high up, and it would look a little bit funny, I think. So anyway, I did that, and then added some more I am roses here. Everything here is slightly distressed with some gesso using my sponge brush. I just had fun kind of this is pretty much the distressed card. The other ones are, I tried not to do any distressing. I did a little bit of inking on some of them, but anyway, I just had lots of fun with my Prima distress tool as well as my Tim Holtz distress tool. I kind of use both of them. And then the back is just plain, just a lot of matting with my label and the designer paper. And then the inside, I had lots of fun, and I just layered the paper again. I like trying to choose the neutral tone of the pattern paper to do my writing on, and this one has lines, so that's perfect because I tend to write not in a straight line if I don't have lines to guide me. And then I just cut out more of the banner pieces that were in the paper, and I just added them on. Again, just a little bit of twine there, and sort of did some gesso distressing, so it kind of looked like a blue sky. So anyways, and this cardstock, the base is like this kind of a gray bluish tone, and it's got shimmer to it already, which is kind of cool. You can see the back, it's got some shimmer, but then I also sprayed it with the Lindy's the Glit Spritz, and it's the scintillating silver. This doesn't add color at all to your project, which is nice. All it does is add the shimmer, so it's really nice. You can tell I use it a lot because I've got that much, but it's okay because I got backup. Love this stuff. So again, Lindy Stamp Gang Glit Spritz, scintillating silver. Love it. This is, if everybody asks what are your must-haves for Lindy's, this is the top of the list must-have, because it can go on any project you want, because it doesn't change the color of the project. It just adds a bit of a frosty shimmer to it. So beautiful. Love it. Okay, so that is pretty much this card, you guys. The next card I created was this one here. Again, 5.5 by 5.5, and again, I went with pink and brown. That's another one of my favorite color combinations. And the paper line. Oh my goodness, my daughter's having a great time with my husband downstairs, I think. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Sorry, anyway. It's the Lost and Found Madison Ave collection. Absolutely love this. Love it, love it, love it. So I, of course, wanted to use it for this card, more girly and feminine looking. I used my Martha Stewart border punch here for some brown cardstock. Sorry, my daughter's distracting me. Some seam binding, a bow, flat back pearls here. This is a lost and found brad, but it's not from this collection. It's from a different collection, and I'm not sure which it is. But anyway, so again, some layering, matting of the cardstock, some more bling here, some wheat sprays I pulled out of my stash I've had for a while, the brown and clear acrylic ones. I stamped Big Thanks, and that stamp is just this one here. It was in the $1.50 bin at Michael's. Just the G, Studio G. And then I added a gardenia for my roses. Lots of fun flowers for my roses, my faves. And that is pretty much the outside of it. And I did spray this with scintillating silver as well. It's hard to pick up on camera, but it does give it like this beautiful shimmer. You can kind of see on this part. Beautiful. And then the back again is just some layering in my label. And then the inside is just some paper here. And I just added a couple little fishtail banners. And I just did some layering there. So that's that card. The next one I made was using, it's this one here, and again 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I used the Nature Garden by Prima 6x6 pad. Love this collection, and again, I needed to start busting into the stuff I have and start using my supplies instead of hoarding it, because what good is it going to do in my hoard vault if it's not going to get used? So anyways, let's see, I layered some paper, I put some lace down, and then this beige lace is from the Piece by Piece. And then I did more layering, and it's actually up on dimensionals because of the lace too, so I popped up the sides here on dimensionals. I've got this fabulous flat back pearl and resin roses, and it was actually from my dollar store, you guys, believe it or not. Absolutely beautiful. I love it, and it's just the white pearls. I used my Martha Stewart butterfly punch, so I've got the little mini butterflies and then the bigger ones, and they're layered, so they're dimensional with bling in the center. And then I just added some 3 bling pieces there and 3 there. And I again used this stamp set here and just put congrats on there. And then I've got all of these are I Am Roses except these 3 here I just recently received from Saw. She's Saw Crafters on YouTube, and she sells these in her store. Absolutely beautiful. So these are the larger rosebud. I guess they're like an off-white color. And then just some flowers here for my roses, some daisies, and this beautiful chocolate brown one. So that, and then some leaves here. These ones were the satin leaves I had in my stash. They kind of got covered up because I stuck a daisy there, but you can kind of see them. Oh my goodness. Now my daughter's screaming. I better hurry. Ah, okay. The inside is just this here, and I added some punched butterflies on there. And then the back is just plain, just with my label again. So that is the third one, and then the final card I just literally finished today is this one here. And this one is made, where is my paper? Right here. It's made using my Mind's Eye Be Happy. And I love it. It's got honeycomb in there. Oh, I love the patterns in here and the colors. It's just beautiful. So I kind of played on the different tones of pinks and the yellows and the light sort of a gray tone. So this doily here, you guys, have to show you. These I got from Tina. Look at these top cropper. Oh my gosh, Tina, I love these, and there's a few more in here, but oh my goodness, I had to use one for this, and I thought it would be perfect for a card. So I layered that down there and added this cardstock and the designer paper on some dimensionals. And then I added some of these wheat type pearl sprays. I remember I got these from Carla's Etsy quite a long time ago. And then these sprays here, the crystal ones I just made, and I do have a tutorial on how to make regular bead sprays as well as daisy ones, and I can post the links to that below if you guys want. It's been a while since I made some, so I had fun making those. They're super fast and easy to make. And then I put some satin yellow ribbon here, and then here is the center. This is a rhinestone, actual metal and rhinestone buckle. Slider buckle I got from Saw Crafters, and I added a flat back pearl to it. And these two flowers here were a gift I got from Bev, and she's the owner of the Piece by Piece, and she sent out a cute Christmas package. Oh my gosh, and I just love these little flowers. So I loved the darker tone of these, and it matched the darker tone in the pinks in the paper. So I used those, and this is just a big iron rose here. And then this butterfly I received in a rack from Misty, and she's MB Treasurista, and she's got her own store as well, and I can post a link to that down below, as well as the Piece by Piece and Saw's store. You guys, I'll link those stores down below so you guys can check them out, show them some love. Amazing ladies. And then also Bev gave me some skeleton leaves, and these are the big, huge ones, and so I used one there. I sort of folded it kind of like a soft tortilla burrito, you know, I don't know, trifold kind of a thing. One there, and then this one's a bit covered up, but there's one here. Skeleton leaves are very, they're hard to see unless you like really layer them up, but they just kind of give a nice soft accent. So that is, oh, and then this, of course, the big thanks is the same stamps that I used previously. I had some flat back pearls and some rhinestones, and just made like a fishtail banner again, and just kind of curled it, made it dimensional. And then the back, and then the inside. And that's it. So anyways, you guys, those are my cards. I hope you like them. I had a lot of fun creating them. And again, these are all really dimensional. I know I get some questions. How are you going to send those in the mail? These I made dimensional like this on purpose, like really chunky, because I know that they're going to go into a package of goodies for the person that I'm giving them to. So otherwise, if I was going to send something chunky like this in the mail, I'd usually put it, protect it with bubble wrap in one of those bubble envelopes and send it that way. So anyways, I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know, and be sure to check out the links below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye now.